All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. Set this up real quick, and we're gonna ship out some orders. We got quite a few going out from eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. I think we had orders on every platform. We have 18 eBay. I don't know how many Poshmark. Probably like 7 or 8 Poshmark, a couple Depop, and a couple Mercari. So a little over like 25 to 30 orders going out the door. Caleb pulled all the items and did all the labels this morning, so I didn't really count. Appreciate everybody who came out for the Whatnot show on Saturday. It was a lot of fun. All of your orders have shipped. As you can see, the back racks are cleared, except for the stuff that we didn't move on that show, which is right there. We have another one this weekend, so come out probably on Saturday. I think I already have it set up for Saturday at 8. So make sure you go bookmark the show. We're gonna probably move all the rest of the Ralph Lauren stuff on Saturday. So should be a fun show. So make sure you go bookmark it, all that good stuff. What's up, Tej? What's up, Lily? Tej, again, thank you so much for modding that show. We appreciate you. What's up, Hope? Welcome in. Lots of goodies going out the door, so make sure you hang out, ask some questions. I was going to do a order pulling live like I usually do on Sunday nights yesterday, but to be honest, the garage was such a mess from this whole weekend that you guys, you wouldn't have been able to see me pull orders anyway, so I decided not to do an order pull live yesterday, and now you're going to get a morning shipping live. So either way, you get a live out of this, so you'll be able to see everything that's sold. What's up, Amy? Welcome in. But lots of goodies going out the door. Just gotta find a place to put something. Can you put this on that desk over there? That way I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it was. You can just leave those in there. I'll just put them to the bottom and sort them out when we get to the bottom. But anyways, appreciate you guys. Welcome in, everybody. I guess we'll start with Mercari orders first, and then we'll move on to some Poshmark, Depop, and then finish it off with eBay orders. So Mercari orders. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend in sales. Feel free to drop your sales down below. Also, make sure you like the live, and if you came in on the replay, make sure you say replay down in the chat below so I know you came in on the replay. Let's see. I think these are my Mercari orders down at the end. So first sale that we have, these are a pair of Spanx. We don't really pick up Spanx anymore. I think I explained this on last week's live that we're not really picking up Spanx unless there's certain styles, and this is not one of them. So this is an old pickup. We paid $3.21 for this. This only sold for $13.50. It sat in inventory forever, so this was more of like a get out of my inventory sale. We don't need you anymore. Fared well through the tornado watch. Hold stomping grounds. Nice. Yeah, we were good. We didn't. To be honest, it didn't even rain that hard. It rained for like maybe an hour. The winds, it was actually windier before the storm yesterday than actually during the storm. So yeah. St. Patty's Day today too. I forgot about that. What's up? St. Patty's Day. Happy St. Patty's Day, everybody. My friend bought a pallet of 150 return newest shoes and is wanting to offload fast. What's the best way to get that inventory? Get out of that inventory fast. My suggestion would be Whatnot, but if they don't have a following, if they haven't built up a following on Whatnot, if it's their first show, it's gonna be hard for them to move it. Other way would be going to flea markets, garage sales, or you can list them on eBay, but that's not a really fast way to move that inventory. So yeah, the quickest way would be auctioning on Whatnot. A great cross listing. I had my first Mercari sale. Let's go. That's awesome. Yeah, we had a ton of sales this weekend across all platforms. So that's why I always suggest cross listing, like Mother said. If you guys need Nifty, by the way, I think I have a link in the description of this live. If you're on Facebook or if you're on YouTube, I have a link in my bio to sign up for free. Heard if you use calculated shipping on eBay's listings, then your listings won't be advertised on Google because Google rejects calculated shipping. Have you seen? I haven't seen. I don't look at my stuff for Google ads, so I have no clue. I don't know why it would be rejected for Google if you use calculated shipping. That doesn't make any sense because most platforms use calculated shipping. Even like websites use calculated shipping. So I'd have to look into that to see of how legit that is. But I don't see why they would reject your listing if you use calculated. Maybe somebody in the chat can talk about that a little bit more too. I have one more Mercari sale, but I forgot that I have to make a label for it, so we're gonna do it after the live. I'll just is it this one? Maybe she didn't grab it, or maybe it's right here. No, that's a Faraday. I'll figure it out. We'll go to Depop next. Depop will be this Faraday piece sold over on Depop. Remember, Depop doesn't have any fees, so anytime I can sell on Depop, I will take a Depop sale all day. I just gotta find it really quick. There it is, women's Faraday. This one sold for 25 bucks. We only paid $8.56 for this, so a nice little sale right there. Going over on Depop, so we're just gonna throw it into a bag and ship her out. Yeah, Zach, I'd have to look into that to see how legitimate that would be. I don't know why it would reject in Google. I guess I can go through my analytics and see, because everything I do is calculated shipping. But yeah, I don't know why it would only cater to flat rate shipping as opposed to calculated shipping. That just wouldn't make much sense to me. Next up, we got a Mountain Hardwear piece. This is a. Did she grab all the orders? There's no way she grabbed all the orders. Yeah, she didn't print out all my labels. There's no way. I have a bunch of. I have a couple more Depop sales and a couple more Mercari sales, but she didn't print them out, so we'll have to grab those after live. But you guys will see everything that we got over here. Next up, we got a Mountain Hardwear green polo, which is right here. This is a really, really bad sale too. This has been sitting for a while, so I just decided to take an offer on this. Let me see really quick. Where is it at? Lily Plitzer, Beyond Yoga, Lululemon. Where is it at? Mountain Hardwear, Mountain Hardwear, Mountain Hardwear. It's a Faraday. By the way, Joey's home, so you're going to hear Joey in the background pretty much this whole live. Maybe it's, oh, there it is right there. Mountain Hardwear green polo. We paid $8 for this locally in a bulk buy. It only sold for 15 bucks. This was a really old listing too, so glad to see that one gone. She's slacking. I know she's slacking. I'll have to go back and figure out which one she missed. She goes through my emails to pull orders, and she doesn't go off the apps. So sometimes if she goes through the emails and some of the stuff that sold on Friday looks like it's old emails, but it's actually newer emails. That's why she misses it, but that's okay. Easy to pull after the live, no worries. All right, that one is shipped. Next item that sold is a pair of Levi's, size 42 Levi's jeans, which are not that one. It's not that one. It is, that's AG jeans, so it's got to be the one on the bottom. Men's $5.59, size 42 Levi's jeans. I've been picking these up because Caleb said that he sells these really well, so I've been picking them up. I paid $8.03. These are more like bread and butter sales. This one sold for $22. Do you pick up women's Mountain Hardwear? Yes, I do, but it has to be certain pieces like down jackets, things like that. That polo, I wouldn't even pick up in men's. I actually got that in a bulk buy. It was kind of like a throw-in piece. Usually I wouldn't buy those at thrift stores, but it's like a down jacket or like hiking pants, like convertible pants for women's. I'll still pick those up if the price is right. Have you got thoughts on accepting offers? For example, how long should I wait? How long should I wait accepting offers? So I wouldn't really worry about how long you should wait. I would worry about how much money you're making on that sale. So let's say I bought something for $1. I listed it for $25, and I immediately get a $20 offer on that sale or on that item. I'll take that $20 offer because I only paid $1 for it. I want to move the inventory fast. Because what if I don't accept that offer and then I don't get another offer for 6 months? So I would say accept your offers. If you're moving it for margin, accept it quick and get it out the door. Unless it's something like super rare. There he is right there.
Hey, Grandma. I can't be naked on camera. Come get dressed first.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta.
Oh, stinky boy. Anyways, I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about so much how fast you're accepting. Only if it's a rare item. If it's something that you did some research on, you couldn't figure out what price point to put it at, and let's say you put it at let's say you put out $100 and immediately get like two $90 offers on it, then that might be something that you're like, hey, this might be worth more, and you actually raise the price on to see what kind of other offers you get. So yeah, but it just matters on what you paid for it. I would move the items as fast as you can. Hoping to catch Surfs live soon. I think he should have done a live this morning, right, chat? Did Surfs do a live this morning? I wasn't, we were shipping orders, so I wasn't really paying attention. But he should have done one already. Come here, boy. You want to say hi? Come here. Joe, you want to say hi? I know you want to be on camera.
It's ready. And you're ready for.
Oh. Okay. I gotta change his shirt. Change his shirt, and then he can get on. Next up, we got some Brooks Brothers corduroy pants. Paid $6.96 for these. These sold for $22. Nice little bread and butter sale. I'm sure Joey will be on camera eventually. He is a wild child. Of course, the day that we have to ship out all the Ralph Lauren stuff. We just have a crazy morning, and then he gets sick yesterday, so he couldn't go to school today. Obviously, he's fine, but yes. Appreciate Joe Grabs. Yeah, he's a crazy kid. He is a crazy, crazy kid. This morning, yes. Okay, so He did a live this morning. If you want to catch Surf's live again, you just go to his profile on Facebook, or you go over to YouTube and you can rewatch his live. I think you meant that you didn't get in there while he was live, but usually Surfs does early morning lives. He starts his at like 8:30, 9 Eastern Standard Time, right around that time. So if you ever want to catch him live, I know he always does a live on Monday. I think in the next live he does morning shipping is like Tuesday and Thursdays is his next days, and then the rest of the week he's usually sourcing. Yeah. Joey's 3. He's wild. He's a wild child. Are you still working with the consigners? Yes, I'm still working on consigners. I have a bunch of emails to get to. Unfortunately, I can't take any consignment in right now because, as you guys saw in the whatnot, we explained it multiple times. I kept telling you guys, if I can do it out of this small house, you can do it out of your small house. That rack is going to be full by the end of the day, full with Ralph Lauren again. And then I still have a whole rack of consignment still out in my garage. So I can't accept any more because Kayla will kill me if I accept any more. We don't have room for it. So most likely we'll start accepting more consignment orders the following week. So I'll start getting back to you guys the following week. So yes, we are still accepting consignment, but we won't accept it until we get through some of this stuff. So you guys, where I heard about calculator tricks, Google, I had an eBay employee reach out and tell me that. She said she has a growth advisor to help with ads. She said I needed to switch my listings to calculator or free shipping, order acceptance Google. I wouldn't really worry about it. I'm still getting sales. So I know getting it on Google helps, but that it literally doesn't make any sense why they wouldn't push calculated shipping. I've never had an eBay growth advisor, but I wouldn't want to do flat rate shipping. Why would they accept flat rate shipping over calculated shipping? Because flat rate shipping, you're usually overcharging the buyer in most cases, so that's worse for the buyer. But yeah, I don't know. I work 8 to 4, so I have to catch it one day. I resell inside. Nice. Yeah, you can always go into his live, ask questions. He usually answers them afterwards, same as mine. So feel free to always hop in and ask questions. Next up, we got a Faraday piece that's sold. This is a men's size extra large Faraday sweater. It's like a hoodie. Picked this up for $8.56. This sold really quick for $25. So nice little sale right there. Faraday going in and out the door. One of my favorite brands to pick up. These look like plain hoodies, plain shirts, but Faraday has a really, really strong following. Kind of like Lululemon and Vuori. People really like their clothing, so they'll pay up for their clothing. $8.56 into $25 over on Posh. I know somebody's probably going to ask this. The reason I'm using these bags instead of using the other bags, which I was using for Mercari and Depop sales, is Poshmark gives you priority mail labels. So you can use any of the free priority mail packaging. So always use the free stuff. Never use the stuff that you got to pay for if you can use it for free. Next up, we got a Ralph Lauren shirt that's sold. This is a men's size 2XB Ralph Lauren shirt. Pick this up for $8 locally in a bulk buy. It's a solid white. It doesn't have any flaws, stains, or anything like that on it. That's what you're looking for with these Ralph Lauren shirts. No stains, no flaws when it's solid white. This one sold for $31 over on Poshmark. Again, we're just going to throw this right into the bag and ship it out. If you guys are just hanging out too, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat as I'm shipping out orders. This is the perfect time to get all your questions answered because I get a lot of them on my videos, but I never have time to go back and answer all of them. But while you're here and I'm live, I usually get back to everybody because it's much easier to answer questions while you're shipping than it is, typing out all your answers. Next up, we got a pair of AG men's jeans. These are men's size 34. Pick these up for $8 also locally in a bulk buy, and these sold for $25. Again, a little bit of a quicker sale too. These only been listed for about a month and they sold. AG men's, I always pick up usually AG men's. I do not pick up AG women's. Poshmark seems like it's been on fire lately. Mine's been pretty good too. We haven't been listing consistently over last week because of the Ralph Lauren incoming Ralph Lauren stuff for our show for Saturday. But I still been making sales, so I'll take it. Also, it helps that Nifty is delisting and relisting and sharing my closet, so that always helps. I found a Ralph Lauren golf piece with a striped white collar, blue polo. It has a purple lavender plant type logo on the sleeve. Most likely that plant logo is a golf club, so it's probably like a local golf course. You'll have to look that up. Probably doesn't increase the value any, but that's what I would say. Look up that golf course and see exactly which one it is. We sold all of your active listings on eBay. What amount would you make? Just curious if you're willing to share. Yeah, I can share that with you. Hold on. Right now, active listings. So how much I would make, it would be after fees. So I'll give you the total if I sold everything for full price. I have $109,620.06 currently listed. and then you have to back out fees out of that. So it'd be probably right around like 95K is what I would make if everything in my entire store sold. We're actually under 2,600 listings for the first time in a while because we haven't been listing. So how do you decide what to run live on Whatnot? I run everything that's listed on eBay can be run on Whatnot. We don't only run certain brands on Whatnot and only certain brands on eBay. The same stuff I list on eBay is the same stuff I list on Whatnot. So if I ever have to clear out some inventory, I can run it on Whatnot. All the consignment I take is stuff that I would usually just sell on eBay too. So I know a lot of people hold their worst brands and run those on Whatnot just to clear them out. Our objective is to grow our Whatnot. So we're bringing the same inventory that's selling to everybody on eBay, bringing it to Whatnot. Any pickups that we should be looking out for summertime? Polos, rowback polos, shorts, linen's doing really well. So anything linen is selling really well right now. What's some other brands? Grayson selling well. Even like things like FootJoy polos are moving right now because golf is about to happen. They will only sell for the next couple months and then they'll kind of fall off again. So lots of golf items. Pick up as many as you can. I don't have one. I'm thinking of making. Well, my best friend has everything cross-posted and she made 1,800 on Posh last week. Let's go. That's awesome. That's awesome. Do you have a YouTube about shipping? I don't, but you can ask questions here. Whenever I'm shipping here, you can feel free to ask questions. This is the best place to ask those. Should you take time to learn Poshmark before cross-listing from Nifty? You can. I mean, you could probably watch 1 or 2 YouTube videos and just go on how to list on Poshmark and just go on YouTube and they'll explain everything for you. In like a day, you should learn. If you know how to use eBay, you should be able to learn how to use Poshmark in like less than a day. And then Nifty takes care of all your cross-listing. It takes care of all your sharing, your following back, so you don't have to do that manually anymore. So that actually curves that learning process and makes you learn it quicker. Can you talk more about Nifty? What are the key advantages? Nifty, I'll show you what Nifty does. It's much easier to show than it is to talk about it. Here's my dashboard right here. So Nifty not only is an automation tool, but it's a cross lister. So it's shares for you. So it's shared 1,260 items today. I didn't even have my computer on Nifty doing this. It just does it in the background. 3-party shares, community shares. It's relisted 4 items for me, which means it goes back into the newly listed category. It sent out 30 and just did another one, I think, right there. 13 offers have been sent. I've followed back 60 people. I've sent out 32 offers on eBay. Again, this is all from Nifty doing this for me. I've recreated 35 listings, which means it makes that listing brand new on eBay search. Big benefit. Offers on Mercari, same thing on Mercari too. It relists the items, which makes it look new. Sent out 6 offers on Depop, 17 relists. All of this is done automatically without your computer running. You don't need anything done. It just runs, just does it. And then you have the cross-listing tool, which cross-lists your inventory. You download all your inventory in here, and then you just cross-list. You just click and cross-list. I don't have anything to cross-list right now because I can't show you, but feel free to go back to some of my previous lives where I show that. And then it also has the analytics tool, which goes over your profit and loss. You'll be able to, as soon as you make a sale, see exactly how much profit you make on each one of your items. And then you have insights here, which tells you how much sales you've had in the last a month. I've had 12,000 in sales, 6,400 in profit. This is my average sales price, average order, 337 sales. There's my top marketplaces. I can follow all this. Nifty does this all for me. It literally just downloads all this information just gets downloaded automatically right into Nifty. So yeah, that's how it works. I'll drop a link in the chat if you're interested in doing a free trial. You get 7 days free limited trial, and then if you like it, you get 15% off your first month with the code that I just put into the chat. Thanks, Wayne. Goals around 56K. Let's go. 56K total this year. That's pretty crazy. If that's already where you're at, that's awesome. I know Joey's in his underpants. He's always in his underpants. How much do you lower price on shirts? It just depends on the logo. Some logos are actually more valuable, so I'll actually increase the price on those. Just do your research. Usually if it's like a Peter Millar Summer Comfort and it has a random golf club, I usually won't pick it up because you're only gonna be able to sell that for like 15 to 20 bucks because not a lot of people want a random golf club on their shirt unless it like blends in with the pattern and makes it look nice, like it's like a flower or something and you got a flower pattern behind, then you might be able to sell that still. Why do you like Nifty versus the others? I use List Perfectly. The reason I don't like List Perfectly as much as like Nifty is because every time you cross list with List Perfectly, it opens up a new tab and then you have to cross list from there. It's cool to see it listed on the platform, but with Nifty, you just click. You just click, it's listed. Click, it's listed. You're never going off the platform. Also, things like Vendoo. Vendoo doesn't have a share tool from what I understand, Poshmark share tool. Also, I hear a lot of people complaining about auto sales detection, which means when you sell an item on one platform, Vendoo takes it off the others. Nifty does the same thing, but except Nifty doesn't make mistakes. Also, if you have a multi-quantity listing, which means you have like 3 of the same item, men's large, Peter Millar summer comfort polo. You have three size large quantity on one listing, and you have 3 on Poshmark. If you sell that on Vendoo, you actually have to go in and adjust the quantities on Poshmark. If you sell it on eBay with Nifty, you don't have to do that. It actually takes the quantity down. The only thing that Vendoo has over Nifty is it has an app, but again, you can just go on your phone and cross list right off the browser. It works almost the same exact as an app. You don't really need an app to do any of this stuff. And then, I mean, we can go into Prime Lister, but Prime Lister is so far behind all 3 of those. It's wild that people even promote that anymore because it's so far behind It's far behind Vendoo. It's far behind List Perfectly, and it's really, really far behind Nifty. So yeah, that's why I like it. I could get paid more to push Prime Lister if I really wanted to, because the Nifty pays 20%. To me, and Prime Lister pays 30%. Prime Lister's already reached out, but I went and pushed Nifty because it's a lot better of a product. And I think people like Surfs and other people who push Nifty will tell you the exact same thing. I've had more sales using Nifty. See, look at this. Boom. There's right from the chat. All of it shipping. When you use for each shop. All of it shipping. What you use for each shop and why. Thanks. What do you mean by that, Tracy? I'm not really sure. I don't really follow where the question is. How do you control offers on Nifty sends out? You just go on your analytics tool, or not your not your analytics tool, but your right here. Let me go in. Share. Offers. You just update settings and you set it exactly how you want. So I set a 10% out offer, 10 to 15 minutes after a person likes my item, it sends out a 10% out offer. On eBay, you can have it send a message with it. So I have it send a personal message with a 10% out offer. You can do advanced settings too if you want to come in here and certain settings. I don't really worry about too much about this. I just send a 10% out offer and then that personal message every time I get an available offer, which is really good because I won't miss any of the available offers. Some offers are only meant for a certain time period on eBay. If somebody's heavily browsing your item, you only have like 15 to 20 minutes to send that offer, and Nifty will catch it every single time. Do you post pics info on the Nifty app directly? I post on eBay first, and I download all my listings into Nifty for 2 reasons. 1, I want to make sure my eBay listing is perfect on eBay. 2, it saves me a credit. So when you download into Nifty, you don't actually use one of the listing credits. If you listed directly on Nifty onto eBay, you would use one of your listing credits. So it saves me, if I list 400 items a month, I save myself 400 credits because I didn't list inside of Nifty. Although Nifty listing is really, really good from what I hear. So I know a lot of people that just list directly into Nifty. How much is Nifty each month? I can give you that too. Sorry, this turned into a Nifty live, but I got to answer the questions. That come in. I also have a video on YouTube that goes over everything in more in depth. So if you want to watch that, go over to YouTube. You have the automation only tool, which is the sharing, the eBay automation, send offers, all that stuff. Just for that, it's $35 a month. Just the cross lister with the inventory manager and the sales analytics is $39.99 a month. That gets you 750 credits. If you needed up to 2,000 listing credits, every time you cross list is 1 credit. For $20 more a month, it's 2,000 listing credits. And then if you want both of those together, $69.99 a month. Or if you need 2,000 credits, it's going to be $89.99 a month. And then if you use my code, which is in the chat, you'll save 10% off your first month. Let's say you have a bunch of stuff to get listed for the first month, but not the second month. What I would suggest is use that $15 code, get that big plan, and then drop yourself back down to the smaller plan for the second month, and then you save money. No other person would tell you that. They'll tell you to stay on the big plan, but I'll tell you to go back down. Only sold almost 13K this year, working hard. That's awesome. 13K is good. 13K is really, really good. I do everything on my phone. Yeah, you can cross list on your phone. All my videos that I've done on Nifty for Reels and stuff, those are all done on my phone. Super easy to do. It works the same as listing on your computer. I'm excited to Thrift Saturday from Ralph Lauren Black Label Polo style. New at tags, but doesn't have the logo. Couldn't find the exact one online. Retail is 300. You'd have to find a similar comp. Find something that looks similar and price against that. That's what I would suggest. I can't really tell you a price if I haven't like seen the item in hand. List eBay first, then the others. Yeah, I like it that way. If eBay finds an item that they say is fake, what happens to the seller's eBay store? Nothing. You get a warning for that. They'll usually pull down your listing. They don't pull down your listing unless somebody reports it or the brand reports it. They wouldn't actually go through and just pull down listing. So unless somebody reports it, nothing will happen. But if you do get it pulled down, it's not like they cut your eBay store, but if you continuously get reports like that and continuously get Vero strikes, then your eBay store will be cut. I'm new to figure out shipping first. So what I would suggest if you're just starting out, Tracy, if you're listing on eBay, list your items, put in the proper weight and dimension. So as soon as you list an item, like these jeans right here, you're gonna take them, you're gonna set them on your scale, put in your weight and dimensions, stick it inside of the poly bag you're gonna ship it in. Weight and dimensions, you won't make a mistake because you'll put all of that information right into your listing. And as soon as your customer buys it, all you have to do is print the label. You don't have to reweigh the item because you've already done that beforehand. So that would be my suggestion. I've only started on Poshmark, so intimidated. eBay, you'll get way more sales on eBay. You want to see? You want me to prove it to you? Watch this. You get so many more sales on eBay. There's more customers on eBay, so by default, you'll get more sales on eBay if you list the same stuff. If you're already making sales, look at this. Not in the last month, 9.5K in sales on eBay, 2.3K sales on Poshmark. That is literally almost a 5x, right? No, it's like 4x. 4x the amount of sales. If I wasn't on eBay, just imagine this was down, I would only sold like 3K. So yeah, you should list on eBay. You should always cross-list. If you're just on Poshmark, I highly suggest cross-listing to eBay. What does it mean when styled by me? That means somebody's trying to get you to buy their items. So they're putting in like a bundle for you, and they're like telling you like, hey, I think you'll be interested in these. That's basically what that is. What weight do you buy on Amazon to weigh in? I don't sell on Amazon. So if that's an Amazon seller question, I don't actually sell on Amazon at all. Don't sell on Amazon at all. All right, let's get back to shipping. Appreciate all the questions. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I'll keep answering them for you. Next up, we got a bundle sale. So this is a bundle sale with 3 pairs of shorts. I don't know if I saw that this was 3 pairs of shorts in here. Let me go back to my analytics, my orders. Okay, so I think I only saw 2 in here, and then I accepted an offer, so I probably should have countered. But we have, these are Mosi shorts. I don't know how to pronounce it. These are a pair of Good American jean shorts, and then I have a pair of Everlane shorts. These all sold to the same customer for $60 over on Poshmark. I'm gonna throw these into a shoebox because this would be the easiest to ship them out in. Do you do store evaluations? I used to do them on live. And people have asked me, I get DMs every day to do like coaching for money. They're like, hey, I'll pay you to coach me and go over my store. I just don't have time. And I would feel bad if you paid me to do something and I didn't give you what you paid for. So I might do them on live again if I ever get time to, but right now I'm like super, like after I get done shipping right now, I have to do like another 6 hours of work today. So eventually I'll get back into it, and I'll do those on live for free. You do 7% now versus 3 on eBay. Do you do 7% versus 3 for offers or for promotion? For promotion, I'm at 8% on eBay. No, the scales that you use next. It's just a Dymo scale. All the products I use every single day are linked in my bio. So if you go to my link tree and go to the products we use on a daily basis section, you can find everything that we use. And I have that scale linked, the one that I have next to me. So all the products, from the packaging materials that we use to the scales to the thermal printers, everything. And those are all Amazon affiliate links. Doesn't cost you any more. Most of them are Prime shipping. So if you have an Amazon account, you get free shipping on that stuff. It's just a way for me to promote the products we use, and doesn't cost you any more, but then I get a little kickback. I think they mean, yeah, I think I got it. Yeah, appreciate you. I must have misread that question. I apologize. YouTube videos. Do T-cell promotions. I promote at 8%. Do videos and why? Free returns can't hurt. Trims, rephrase that question. Do tea sells on Amazon? What does that mean? I literally just started 3 days ago, eBay, Poshmark, etc., and I have not sold anything. Is it normal if you just started? Yeah, and you need to get some more items listed. So, time to be? How many items total do you have listed on those platforms? How many items total? How many items total? Focus on sell-through rate if you wanted quick sales. Yep, sell-through rate is key. Sell-through rate is how many listed versus how many are sold. So there's a couple ways to calculate. The way I calculate it is, take how many are listed. If there's 100 listed and 100 sold, that means there's 100% sell-through rate on that item. Some people would say that's a 50% sell-through rate because you got to take the entire listing and divide it by the number sold. I just do listed versus sold. That tells you about how quickly an item should sell. So yeah, check out the bio. Everything is listed in the bio, including all affiliate links that we use are listed there. All right, let's ship out some eBay. We're gonna do some speed shipping here. First item, Untuckit. I get so many things, so many people reaching out to me and saying, I can't sell Untuckit, I can't sell Untuckit. I still pick up Untuckit because it still sells for me. I list these like Ralph Lauren shirts. So I picked this one up for $7.47. Nifty sent out a 10% out offer and this person accepted. I sold this one for $20.70. About 30, so yeah, okay, so that's what I was looking for. If you walked into a Walmart and they only had 30 items on the shelf, what are the chances that of those 30 items, just think of how big a Walmart store is. What are the chances that those 30 items are the exact item that you walked into Walmart looking for? Or just think of Walmart's website. If they sold out of everything but a quantity of 30 of all the items in Walmart, what are the chances that those are the items that you're looking for? My suggestion is to focus on sell-through rate like the person said above you, and then also get more items listed, because the more items you have listed, the more chances you have to sell, especially if you're picking up quality items that have really good sell-through rates that people are actually looking for. Also, make sure you're looking up sold data. So look up how many are listed versus how many are sold, and look up prices that the items are actually selling for. Don't price your items arbitrarily. I see a lot of people say like, I can't sell Untuckit shirts, for example. And then I'll go look in their store because it'll be linked in their bio and they'll have these same Untuckit shirts listed for $34.99 plus ship. I'm selling them for $20.70 plus ship. So clearly somebody's going to come to my store before they go to their store because they didn't do proper research. What do you think somebody should sign up from Nifty posting on Mercari, then wanting to add to eBay? Feel like I'm taking too many steps. I think if I go Nifty now, even though slow getting things added, I'm not having to do on each platform. So I would say my suggestion is don't do Nifty until you have at least 100 to 150 listings on one platform and you want to move those listings over fast. And then that's when you should move to Nifty and start cross-listing. If you only have like 20 items, don't do Nifty because it'll never pay for itself. And the reason why you get a cross-lister like Nifty is to have it pay for itself. It's basically like an employee. If you hire an employee and the employee is making you lose money, then you're going to fire that employee because you need to make money in your business. So once you get to about 150 listings, 100 to 150, that's when I would say, if you have them all on Mercari and you're like, hey, I want to move this stuff over to eBay, that's when you would get a Nifty subscription and start doing that. And then you can move it to all platforms. You need to buy more inventory, but you need to buy quality inventory. Don't just go out and buy a bunch of junk and just to get it listed, because then you're wasting your time. Doing offers is a lot to deal with. Yeah, so that's, I don't actually do anything with offers. I send out offers with Nifty. Nifty does all that for me. I haven't sent an offer on eBay manually in probably about 2 years. Nifty's done it all for me for the last 2 years. Back when they were Autoposher and they were automation, they were doing it for me too. Good items for now. I've got lucky the last couple months buying up inventory. Nice. You have to list every day. Yes, listing consistently definitely helps too with the algorithms and all that stuff. So listing consistently good inventory definitely helps. Next up, Travis Matthew golf shorts. These are selling right now. I don't usually pick these up unless it's this time of year. Oh, these are pants, sorry. Travis Matthew men's golf pants. These are like the lightweight golf pants. Pick these up for $6.40. And he sold for $22.99 plus ship. Again, treating these like Ralph Lauren sales. I'm listing them for $22 to $25 plus ship. I'm looking to get these in and out as fast as I can. I am not looking to get these listed and sit on them until next year. So if you pay $6 to $7, you list them for $22. You sell them for $22.99. You should be making about a $15 profit in and out the door. We just listed these last month and they're already gone. So I'll take that quick sale. I have over 600 listings. I think Nifty may take a while to move over. It really doesn't. I don't normally do this mid shipping live, but I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to show you how quickly we can list something, bring it over to Nifty, and cross list it. So we're going to do that right now. I'm going to show you in and out how fast we can do this. Because I got 16 more orders, so after this I'll have to speed ship because I want to make sure I get all this out to the mailman. If you bought something on Whatnot, by the way, your orders have shipped. You don't have to worry about those going out. Those are out the door, waiting for the mailman. All right, let's go to listings, drafts. Mom did a bunch of drafts today, so we'll see how much work she did. You guys get to see too. All of this stuff is just drafted by Mom. It's over there in the corner, and then you have stuff down here that was listed, and the photos were added if my computer would catch up. There we go. Let's see. Let's do something simple. Let's do this Untuck It shirt right here. I just sold one of these for $20.70. I listed them for $22.99. These photos were taken by Mom. Look how nice these photos are. Again, if you cannot sell Untuck It, it's because probably your photos are bad. Like that's the cover photo for this men's Untuck It shirt, and that was taken inside of a light box. Really, really nice photos. That's what's going to sell these items. And again, I'm going to list lower than most people are listing these for too. So we're going to go down here. Everything else is in there correctly. $22.99 plus ship. Boom, boom. We're going to list this. Am I showing you guys this? Yeah, I'm showing it to you. List this over to eBay. Now that we're done with that, that's listed, we're going to go over to Nifty. I see a lot of questions in the chat. I'll get to you guys in just a second. I just want to show this little tutorial. We're on Nifty right now. We're going to bring that listing over. I might have some other stuff that I listed too. Oh, are they down right now? That wouldn't help. Maybe they're down now. This would be horrible. horrible to show. Let's try again. Okay, we'll try again in 5 minutes and see if this works. Maybe try a full sync. Is anybody else Nifty down right now? Or is it just my computer that's doing this? Nope. Okay, maybe she's down. We'll try again at the end of the live. That's a bad example right there. Or I'll reach out to her right now and see why her site's not working. Hold on. Let me message. Bad example. All right, I just sent a message. As soon as we get that up and running, I'll show the rest of the example. But basically what would happen is I would download that listing. It would take like 30 seconds, and then the cross list of all 3 other platforms, it should take another 30 seconds. So literally in 1 minute, I'd have that listed and cross listed. But unfortunately, it looks like the sync is down right now. It says try again in 4 minutes. So I'll try again in 4 minutes. Maybe it's something on their end. Did you see on Good Morning America that they had a reseller named Kelsey being featured? Mellow State or her name? Really? They had her on? Okay. Nice. That's awesome. Do you think it matters if you list all items at once each day or scattered throughout the day? I think, well, how we do it is we just list everything at one time. I don't have a specific time, so I don't really list them at like 12 o'clock every day. I'll list them whenever I have available time, and I'll cross list them basically the same time. So if I'm busy in the middle of the day and I have time at 8 o'clock to list, that's when I'll list, but I don't have a specific time. You don't need to spread it out during the day. I don't think that really helps. I think just listing consistently every single day will help your store. It doesn't matter what time. Yeah, try the free trial. Don't do it right now though, because it seems like their cross listing is down. Pre-bagged items make shipping a lot easier. Yes, I have mine pre-bagged too. Do you list? I already got that one. Is Brooks Brothers men's shirt button down a good pickup? Yes, they are, depending on what they are. So here, I'll show you one that's a good pickup because I actually sold one. Orders awaiting shipment. Nifty has been down overnight. I couldn't get anything to work last night. Okay, so she must be fixing things. Unfortunately, I wish she would put a little banner at the top that said you can't cross list right now. That would have helped. All right, let me do Brooks Brothers item that sold right here. This is a men's Brooks Brothers size 2XL shirt. I picked this up for $5.34. This is a solid white with a logo in the front. So this is one of the better Brooks Brothers pieces. Paid $5.34, and this one sold for $22.50. I'll check it out if I can do it on my phone. Yeah, you can do it on your phone. And if you're already using List Perfectly and you're using List Perfectly on your phone, you already know how annoying it is to use List Perfectly when it opens up new tabs and all that crap. Nifty, you don't have to do that. So it'll work a lot faster on your phone. And relisting is key too. Yeah, delist and relist. Nifty does all that as well, so you don't have to worry about that. But I guess Nifty is down right now, which is not good. Shouldn't be down on a Monday. She should, if she does maintenance, it should be on like a Tuesday or Wednesday, never a Monday, because Monday's like the busiest day. So I'll talk to her about that too. Tell her you can't be doing maintenance on a Monday morning. That's not good. Not good. Not good. That's most likely what she's doing. All right, that one's shipped, and it looks like I'm out of labels. So let me get another pack of labels really quick. Do you do free shipping? I do buyer pays shipping on everything on eBay. What up, Oliver? Welcome in. Buyer pays shipping on the bay. Get another roll. I shipped so much stuff this morning. Do you allow offers on eBay? Everything is buy it now, best offers, except for anything that's listed for under $25. If it's under $25, or I know it's going to sell full price, I don't do best offer on it. Because typically, what I found is if my item is listed for 25 or less, I will get lowball offers on that item. I'll get somebody will come in and offer me like $10 on a $25 item. So what I did to mitigate that is I said no offers on those items. You can't offer me. You're basically going to have to buy it for full price. And since I did that, I get a lot of full price sales, like lots and lots and lots of full price sales. I do consistent sales on eBay to not deal with offers there. I do a consistent sale on eBay to not deal with offers there. Yep, you can do that too. You can also set Nifty. When it relists your item, it'll relist it at a lower price. So you don't really have to do sales. If you really wanted to clear out inventory, what you could do is you could have it relist at a 10% lower price. Every single month it'll relist at 10% lower, which will help you clear out that stuff without having to do a sale. I do offers on the other 5 platforms I sell on. Nice. I shipped out 70 new inbox Hokas and 70 eBay packages today. Busy morning. Caught at the K-Way Live. Let's go. We shipped out all this stuff from the Sunday, or the Saturday show this morning too. We had, I think, like 70 or 80 packages going out the door from that live. So it was crazy. We sold 260 items on that live. That was fun. It was a fun experience, that's for sure. All right, let's do some speed shipping. Next up, we got a pair of Ralph Lauren swim trunks. These are something that we were selling on that live that were brand new condition for like 25 to 30 bucks. These sold pre-owned condition, paid $7.46, and these sold for $24.99. I just showed going Saturday. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it. It went well. We have another show, Natalie. We have another show this Saturday. We're going to clear out the rest of the stuff. So we sold about half of it on that Saturday show, so about 250 items, and we have the rest, the other 250 items still to sell. So come this weekend, and most of the stuff this weekend is more, I wouldn't say it's better, but it's more men's and women's than kids and men's tees. I'm really low on men's t-shirts and men's kids items. So this weekend show, if you like men's and women's pieces, especially women's pieces, come to this show because we have tons and tons of women's. I have more women's than I have men's Ralph Lauren. So ladies, come on out. And I have all sizes too. Sizes extra small all the way up to, I think, 2 or 3 XL for women's on that show. So should be fun. Lots of goodies. Lots and lots of goodies. Next up, we got a Tommy Bahama shirt. I do still have a ton of pre-owned Tommy Bahamas to sell too on one of my pre-owned lives, but I don't know if we're going to do that this week. Men's Tommy Bahama, no special pattern on here, just like a striped 100% silk shirt. Paid $10.70, and this one sold really quick for $24.99 plus ship. What was the average sales price? I have to go in and look. It was kind of all over the place. Unfortunately, when we bought it, we thought everything was going to be brand new with tags. They told us 80% was going to be brand new condition, tags, everything, no issues with it. And about 80% of it had either cut tags, no tags, missing size tags. Like Ralph Lauren, when they do wholesale, they basically deface their items. That's what we're learning now. And the wholesaler we bought off of basically lied to us and said, hey, this is all excellent condition, shouldn't have any issues with it, and we were having issues with it. So I think our average sales price was somewhere around 25, somewhere around there, 25. We had some heavy hitter pieces that definitely helped ASP out, but we had a lot of kids. They also told us over 15% of the order was supposed to be kids. Ended up being 25% of the order was kids. So they lied about the number of kids. They lied about the condition of the items. So basically, if we're going to work with them again, our offer is going to be so much lower per piece because we now know what condition the items are coming in. But this is all a learning experience for us. We've never done wholesale before, and we're going to be able to pass that on to you guys as information. But yeah, this wholesaler was not very authentic with what he was saying. He was very decisive, and basically he's telling us like, the cool thing is I have it all recorded. So I sold it all on live. It's all on Whatnot, and it's all on my Facebook. So if he goes to me and says no, 80% of it had tags, I'll be like, just go watch the Whatnot show. You'll see everything was clip tags, like tag after tag after tag was clipped. The only stuff that had all tags on it was men's t-shirts, and the men's t-shirts were the lower end of the pieces. So that's like the lowest end pieces had the most tags. It's like, no, I need the highest end pieces with the most tags, not the lowest end pieces. Doesn't make sense. Cool men's shirt, has a good graphic on the front, paid $3.21. This one sold for $17.99. Wish Whatnot would focus more on their marketplace items than listed so high there. I've actually sold some items on Whatnot Marketplace, so if you list the right items, they'll sell. Would you do the deal again? Yes, I would do the deal again as long as he comes down on his price. Yeah, the price was way too high. We paid way too much. We thought everything was new with tags, so we paid basically for new with tag inventory, but got new without tag inventory, unfortunately. So we are in talking with the wholesaler again to get another round of it, but our offer is basically less than half of what we offered the first time, and I think he'll do it. Because, yeah, I'll have a talk with him too. I'll actually reach out to him personally and be like, hey, dude, let's talk about this. I don't know who you're selling this stuff to, but the only person that could sell it is somebody like me. Because you couldn't even list that stuff. It'd be hard to... I mean, you can move it on eBay for more than what buyers were paying, but it would be difficult. It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, tags cut no good. But I guess that's how Ralph Lauren does it. Ralph Lauren is really stingy. We've actually tried to buy from outlets before with Ralph Lauren. They are super duper stingy when it comes to resellers. They already have me on a block list. So if I go in and try to buy from the outlets, they basically tell me no more than 15 items, no more than 2 items per style, blah, blah, blah. They have a bunch of rules, kind of like Nike had, and they have me on a list. So every time I go up to the front, I have to give them my email, and they have like 3 of my emails blocked because they don't like resellers. That's why they deface all their items. But I thought we were getting new with tag items, which would have had it so I didn't have to go to outlets anymore. Is the same person that sent me a message about buying pallets did not respond to them? No. The people on Facebook, if you ever get messages during these lives from some random person that says like, hey, we have a pallet company, or hey, contact this person, don't just ignore them on Facebook. Those are bot accounts. They're trying to hack your account is what they're basically trying to do. And I try to block them as soon as I see them, but unfortunately sometimes I miss those comments. So yeah, don't just ignore those comments. Those are not real people. Next up, silk Tommy Bahama shirt with a really good pattern. Paid $8 for this one, and it sold for $39.99 plus shipping. Nice little sale right there. Good Tommy Bahama print. That's why that one sold for so much. Yeah, resellers devalue the brand. Yes and no, Oliver. I think that's what brands think. But for example, how am I devaluing the brand when I go to an outlet and I buy your items for less than what they were originally selling them for? So Ralph Lauren, if you go to their outlets, you can usually pick up, like, on good sales days, you can usually pick up polos for around $20 to $25, and then I resell them online for $50. So technically I wouldn't be devaluing the brand, I'd actually be increasing the value of the brand because they're trying to sell it for $20. I kind of get the argument, but I also don't get the argument. It doesn't make any sense. That's just their excuse for not wanting you to profit off of their brand. They don't want you to profit off their brand because they put in all the upfront work. But technically when you buy the item, you own the item. So you're allowed to sell it. But yeah, it's just I had to have a conversation with the manager at one of the outlets. Same exact conversation. I was like, hey, they're like, well, we don't like resellers because they devalue the brand. I said, okay, so if I sell the item for more than you're selling it for, am I not increasing the value of the brand? I'm selling it for more. You're trying to sell it for 20, I'm selling it for 80. Wouldn't that be helping the brand and showing people that it's worth more? Doesn't make any sense. But yeah. Next up, Turnbull and Nasser picked this shirt up locally in a bulk buy for $12. This one sold for $36. This is one of the good labels of Turnbull and Nasser too. One of the newer labels, so it's definitely helps with the newer labels. Thanks for all the good info and sharing it. Been with you since the garage. Yes, you have. You've been with me since we were out listing in the garage. That's for sure. Those were the good old days. I'll be back in the garage when we move to the new house. When we move to the new house, I'm going to create a listing setup to where I can actually go out in the garage and take photos and answer questions about listing again. I just don't have room out there right now with everything we have going, but when we move, we'll most likely have a 2-car garage, which means I'll have a ton of space for listing and lives and stuff like that again. Easy peasy. All right, quick sales, quick shipping, because I got to get this out before the mailman comes. Next up, this is an Orvis. I believe this is an active fit Orvis. Good one to look out for. No, it's not. This is a regular Orvis. Picked this up locally in a bulk buy for $4. Just a basic Orvis piece. This one sold for $16.20. I usually don't pick these up, but this was a local bulk buy pickup. I kind of get stuck with pieces like this. I listed this, I think, for $17.99, and Nifty sent out a 10% on offer, so this person accepted. Easy peasy. In and out, 12 ounces. Buyer paid $7.15, and I'm only paying $5.49 for my label. Maybe you don't want any customers taken away from them. Again, it's a valid argument, but if the customers weren't buying it at their outlets for $20 and I come in and buy it for $20 and resell it, then the customers weren't there anyway. I'm just bringing that item online. What I should think Ralph Lauren should do, if they wanted to sell it to their customers, they should list those same items that are in their outlets online for the same prices as their outlet stores. But they don't do it because they don't want to devalue their items online. They want to make an illusion that their items are worth more, but then when you go to the outlets, you can buy the same pieces for 20, 30 bucks. So they're actually devaluing the brand by having outlet stores. They should just sell off that stuff in another way, but neither here nor there. Orlebar Brown, good brand to look out for. These are a pair of Orlebar Brown shorts. I picked these up for $6.42. I believe these were on a video about 2 or 3 months ago. These sold for $72. Orlebar Brown, 72 bucks. Nice little sale right there. Pommier Shed, a lot of items from Goodwill. Normally only pick up items you speak of. A lot of Ralph Lauren here in VA. Nice. Ralph Lauren in VA, let's go. Ralph Lauren's my top selling brand now. It probably will be for sure this year. 100% it'll be my best selling brand. Because if we get more of these pallets, then we're going to just keep moving this stuff. Moving it. And I think next pallet show, I'm going to try some other stuff. I'm going to try some curated, like all kids show, because I had a lot of people in the show asking for kids, and a lot of people asking for men's, and a lot of people asking for women's. So I feel like if I create a show that's just specifically for kids, another show that's just specifically for men's, and another one that's just for women's, I'll have better results, and I'll only get those people that are looking for those items in the live. Next up, Pierre Millar. These are Crown Crafted swim trunks. Good to pick up right now. We actually picked these up during the Yellow Tag clearance event. Picked these up for 20 bucks, and these sold for $54 over on eBay. Are you going to do any pop-up shows this week? Most likely, if we do a pop-up show, it'll be Wednesday. I got to see... Wednesday, I'm supposed to do taxes, too. So if I do a pop-up show, it'll be really short. Because Kayla's taking the kids to a theme park, so I can work on taxes. So, if I do a pop-up show, it'll be super duper short. But most likely, Wednesday will be a midday pop-up, because I got to move some stuff anyway that's in the garage. How do you feel about Polo Ralph Lauren men's swim trunks? They're good. If you get ones with good patterns, I love picking them up. If you missed, Steven, I just shipped out one for $24.99. $7.99 is a little pricey, but if they have a good floral pattern to them, they're selling right now. So I would probably pick those up for that price and try to move them super quick. And bigger sizes sell better. So if you get a big and tall size, you can usually get over 30 for those. Next up, we got a pair of Nike shorts. I don't usually pick these up, but I got these at Red, White, and Blue a while ago. I paid $8.03. These only sold for $22.99 plus ship. They're like a nice camo pattern, but it took a little too long to sell. I think Surf stopped picking up Nike too. It just doesn't move very well. Remember the name of Orlando hotel that you talked about? Yeah, the one that I talked about is... trying to remember the name right now. The Grand Cypress. It's the Hyatt Grand Cypress Hotel. That's the one that we usually stay at. It's really, really nice. How do you come up with your SKU? SKU on this one was 2005-803. So basically 2005 is my inventory number. That's the number that you saw on the outside of the package. And then 803 is the number, the price I paid for the item. Found my first Ralph Lauren Country Polo. Has a small ink spot at the bottom back. How do you remove ink spots? Ink spots are really hard to get off of an item. To be honest, ink probably won't come out. Even if you wash it and use like stain remover and stuff, ink usually stays on the item. So it's gonna be a little hard to remove that one. Ralph Lauren, solid white Ralph Lauren shirt, men's size large. Picked this up for $8 locally in a bulk buy, and this one was in mint condition. Sold for $29.99 plus ship. Full price sale on that one. Nice little full price sale. Get the rest out of this bag. Almost out of these bags. I gotta order some more of these after this live because I am almost out of poly bags. Can remember it? Yeah, it's a good one. Cypress. I think it's the Grand Cypress. Hyatt Grand Cypress, I think is what it's named. Pretty sure. But it's a nice hotel. I really, really like that one. It's a resort too, so you don't even have to leave. Basically, like we go there when we just need like a day away from the kiddos and life and stuff, and we just go there and chill out. You can order food there. They got like 3 restaurants. They have 2 full pools. One's heated. They have kayaking. They have basketball, they have golf, they have mini golf and full golf, so you can play full golf if you're a golfer. Tennis courts, they have bikes you can use. You don't even have to rent them. You just go up and ask for a bike and they give it to you. I think they have paddle boarding. They have like those canoes with the bikes, so you can like be on the water and bike, and a couple other things I can't remember right now. But they have a rock climbing wall too. It's a good place. Next up, another solid white shirt sold. This is a men's Untucked shirt. Paid $6 for this, and this one sold for $22.50. Nice little full price sale. As you can see, you can pick up solid white shirts and decent brands. You can usually move them for a little bit more, and they sell a little bit quicker too. I love picking up solid white Untucked shirts. That one is 10 ounces. Buyer paid $7.15. I'm only paying $5.49. That one's shipped. And then we got 2 more clothing items, a pair of shoes, and a train. And then we're done. Alright, I forgot this was over here too. I guess we'll use this one next. Alright, we got a pair of Rag & Bone jeans. These are men's Rag & Bone jeans, size 38. Picked these up for $10.70. These sold for $36. Nifty sent out a 10% out offer, and this person accepted because I had these listed for $39.99. So got a nice little sale right there. Men's Rag & Bone jeans going out for £2. Buyer paid $12.30 for shipping. I'm only paying $7.36 to ship this out with the eBay discounted labels. And then we got 2 more, or 3. Well, I'll show you the last 2, but I'm not going to pack them on live. Last clothing item that we're shipping out is this one right here. Men's Ralph Lauren shirt. Good colorway on this one. Paid $8 for this locally in a bulk buy. This one sold for $24.99. I did list this one a little bit higher because it has a little bit better of a pattern than you normally see on Ralph Lauren basic button downs. Those are selling really, really well. 7 diamond shirts. Yes, I pick up 7 diamonds if they're the 7-way or 4-way stretch. Sorry, 4-way stretch. I don't really find them too often, but I learned that little bolo from Caleb. So they have to be the 4-way stretch. It says 7 diamonds, and then right below it has a little tag that'll say 4-way stretch, and they have a pretty good sell-through on eBay from what Caleb says. I haven't found one since he told me about that bolo though. That one's gonna ship out for 8 ounces. I'm paying $4.52. Buyer paid $7. And then I'll show you my last 2 items, and we'll get the heck out of here. Go put these out by the mailbox, and then I gotta rack up some more Ralph Lauren. Get this weekend show all ready to go. Speaking of Ralph Lauren, we have a pair of men's Ralph Lauren shoes. I'll make sure my numbers fell in there. Men's Ralph Lauren shoes. I picked these up locally in a bulk buy. These are nothing too special. They're just a basic suede pair of shoes. Picked these up for $4. These sold for $20 plus shipping. I'll pack those up in a minute. And then I got a pack of 3 trains that sold. I picked these up. I picked these up in a huge bulk buy of trains locally a while ago. Trains are still selling for me. Pick this up for $3.25, and all three of these sold together for $30 plus shipping. So nice little train sale right there. $3 into basically $30. I'll take that all day. Where do you buy the shipping bags? If you go to my link tree that's in this description of this live, there's a link tree. Go to the products we use on a daily basis. That's where the bags are all linked. These bags right here are also linked there. The clear bags and the clear bags that we use, these right here, are linked in the products we use on a daily basis section. The blue bags that you saw, those are gyro packs. I have a specific link for those where you save 10% off with my code. So you just scroll down a little bit, you'll find that on that one. Do you ever live sell on any District platform? No. I tried District. I have my own platform on District actually, but District doesn't have enough buyers, and that's one thing I was talking to them about when they invited me to make my own platform. I said, hey, if I come over here, do you guys have a good buyer base? They said yes. They don't have a good buyer base. They have more sellers than they do buyers, in my opinion. So with that, you're never going to sell. You sell way more on Whatnot because Whatnot, you have more buyers than you have sellers. So that's the balance you need. You need to have less sellers that are good. You have to have good sellers, but a small majority of those, and a really, really high buyer base, and that makes the platform surge. That's why Whatnot's doing so good right now. But District, they have a couple big sellers that do really, really good over there, but you have to use your social media and sell on your social media to do that. And yeah, I just don't know. But I don't sell over there. If I sold the same products on, even if somebody had a big platform and I brought the same Ralph Lauren products to their platform, I wouldn't sell that much over there. I've also tried selling on Jamble, which is another live selling platform. I have a really good deal selling over there. I have virtually no fees on selling on Jamble, but I can't sell there because there's not enough buyers on that platform. And the buyers that they do have want everything for like $1 or $2. Their whole premise of that platform is people bring their thrifted Goodwill bins items there, and they don't care what they sell them for because they get them for 50 cents and they sell them for $2. And they're like, oh, I sold it for $2. I made a profit. And I'm like, man, I would never want my business to be buying something for 50 cents and selling it for $2 over and over again. That's too much work for too little money. So that's their problem and they also don't have Android too. Both of them don't have Android. District doesn't have Android either, which is crazy. Thrifted pair page jeans still have the ink thing from the bottom of the retail store. Any tricks to getting that off without ink busting? The actual ink tag thing, what you can do is you can go to a retail store next to you. Just go to a local retail store that has one of those little mechanic things that takes it off, and just say, hey, I bought this at another store. Is there any way you can take the tag off? Like I can't get it off. And usually the store will just take it off for you. If you walk like directly in from the doors right to the employee and say, hey, I got this item, I can't get the tags off, can you help me? Usually they'll do it. So that's what my suggestion would be. All right, appreciate you guys hanging out today. I'm sorry I couldn't do a live pulling thing yesterday. I'll make sure I do it this weekend. So this Sunday, look out for that. I should have a video coming out today. I'll try to muster up something. I should have some footage that I can make a little short video on. I'm going to try to put out the Bolo video this week too. I'm going to try to film it hopefully tonight or tomorrow night. I film another Bolo video. And then of course we have Whatnot shows throughout the week. I'll probably have a pop-up show at some point this week. And then on Saturday, we're going to move the rest of the Ralph Lauren show. So next time you see us, you'll see that whole rack behind me will be full of Ralph Lauren all over again. So make sure you come out, have some fun. We'll probably do a huge giveaway on that show like we did this week. We gave away a pair of AirPods. I'll probably do something similar this week and give away something pretty crazy. So bookmark those shows. If you're still on the live, make sure you like the live. Make sure you're following whatever platform you're watching on. And I appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you guys so much again for coming out on Saturday. It was a lot of fun. And we learned a lot, and we're definitely going to spread that knowledge onto you guys, those of you who want to be able to sell pallet stuff. We're going to learn a lot and make some videos on